Guys, welcome into Crypto Info, Blockchain Made Easy with your host, Frank the Crypto Tank. Good morning, good morning. Today we're breaking down 4 very powerful enterprise-grade cryptocurrencies, XRP, XDC, XLM, and HBAR. Now, guys, each of these digital assets was built for real-world utility, especially in areas like payments, remittances, tokenization, and institutional finance. I think we all know that by now, but we're going to run through them today. Okay, they each serve different technical roles and have different consensus models. They're aligned with different real-world partners, different tokenomics. And by the end of the video, by the way, you're going to understand the core differences between all of these 4 protocols. Okay, you're going to also see why institutions and governments are watching them very closely. Very closely. They got eyes all over them. Let's start by setting the foundation here. Let's give an overview of all 4 of these. Let's give a quick snapshot of each project, starting with XRP, a Ripple Labs, built for cross-border payments between financial institutions. I get just a little more excited when I talk about XRP. All right, I apologize. Its key goal is to eliminate the friction and delay in international settlements. We all know this to be true. XDC's Zinfin network targets trade finance and tokenization of real-world assets, especially in industries like global supply chains, documentation, debt instruments, digitizing patents, and so forth, right? U.S. patents all going on the XDC, on the Zinfin network. XLM Stellar Lumens, designed for low-cost remittances, financial inclusion, particularly the unbanked, okay? Shares some same roots with XRP, but has a different mission, which we're all well aware of, okay? Now, HBAR, Hedera Hashgraph, a 3rd-generation distributed ledger that doesn't use blockchain at all, as we well know. Hashgraph technology, a unique system. It's for enterprise-grade application in a big way, tokenization, and governance by leading corporations, and it's not stopping. Monster corporations, guys. Let's dive a little deeper one by one into each of these, by the way, okay? We'll do basically like a quick case comparison, okay? Each project solves a different problem. Ripple, you know, the focus is on cross-border interbank transfers for cheap, fast RTGS. Excuse me. Key product, RippleNet, powered by ODL or on-demand liquidity. All right, on the XRP ledger. Target audience is banks, central banks, money transfer operators. Major partners, Santander, SBI, tons of them. Bank of America, goes on and on and on. Santander. Regulatory and integration, ISO compliant, huge. All right, now Zinfin, guys. They focus on digitizing global trade finance. Use cases, tokenization of invoices, ships of lading, bonds, letters of credit, real-world assets, and so forth. All right, target audience is governments, trade platforms, SME financing. Their major platforms, as you know, TradeFinex, integrated with R3 Corda, right, and World Trade Organization. Nobody loves to hear that, but it is what it is. They're also ISO 20002 compliant. All of these are, by the way. Now, Stellar XLM. They focus on retail remittances and banking the unbanked, like half of Africa, that has a cell phone and could use crypto like ADA or something like that, but it doesn't have a bank. So we're getting ready for that. Fast payments, low value transfers all around the planet. Partners MoneyGram, IBM, Circle, USDC. They're known for issuing stable coins on the Stellar network. We love Alestera. They also are ISO 20022 compliant, of course. Now, HBAR, Hedera Hashgraph. What do you think about Hedera? Is it better than the rest? I don't know. People ask. They're focused on general-purpose enterprise-grade distributed ledger technology, or DLT. Their use cases are tokenization, real-time data logging, DeFi, CBDCs, yes, DeFi, like and micropayments and such. That they do that as well. Their target audience: large corps, developers, and governments. And government council includes Google, IBM, Boeing, LG, Standard Bank, and many other monsters, you guys. Obviously, ISO 20022 compatible and focused on high throughput institutional use is Hedera Hashgraph. Now, consensus mechanisms for each of them, and welcome in, guys, this morning. Let's break down the consensus mechanisms for each of these guys. They validate differently. XRP Ledger, uses a unique node list, right? Byzantine default tolerance. Great for huge payments in central banks are these types, these BFTs, which we've done videos. Check them out. They don't rely on mining or staking either, by the way. Transactions finalize in 3 to 5 seconds and extremely efficient and don't cost a lot of energy. And they can handle 1,500 transactions per second. Pretty slick. XDC comes in as a powerhouse tech stack as well. They use delegated proof of stake, DPoS. XDPoS 2.0 is what we are talking. No? Yes. Hybrid. It combines privacy and outward consensus. It's energy efficient and allows validated rotation. Yeah. Finalizes in 2 seconds and handles 2,000 TPS. XLM as a Stellar. They use Stellar Consensus Protocol, or SCP. Okay. Variated Byzantine fault. Lightweight, fast, not reliant on mining. ESA. 3 to 5 second finality. RTGS, real-time gross settlements. Processes 1,000 TPS transactions per second. Very, very slick. Makes me get out of breath. Hedera Hashgraph HBAR. Asynchronous Byzantine fault tolerant. You know that. It's gossip about gossip and virtual voting. That's how they do it. Not blockchain. It's a directed acyclic graph, or a DAG. Very powerful. Finalizes in 5 seconds. Okay. It takes a little tiny bit longer, but throughput 10,000 transactions per second. What? Yes. All right, let's go over tokenomics for each of these guys. Let's look at how each is issued, how much exists, and how they're distributed, because that plays into their price movement. Now, doesn't it? Take a look at Bitcoin moving up like 6K in, a day. Crazy stuff. Now, XRP has a max supply of 100 bill, as you guys know, circulating supply of 55 bill. We know that initially a bunch was given. I'm not going through the whole thing. Pre-mined, okay. Some still held by Ripple. We know that. And people have a problem with that. It's centralized. It's okay. It's criticized in a big way, but the escrow is locked. Let's not forget. I know we have a calculated dump each month, but the escrow is locked. All right. We're not getting into it now. XDC max supply, 37.5 bill, and a circulating supply of 14 bill. 14 bill. Pre-mined. Yep. Gradual ecosystem release, though. We trust. You got to trust the project. Focuses heavily on utility-based demand, guys. Great project. Love it. XLM has a 50 billion max supply. Circulating supply of almost 30 bill. Somewhere around 28 bill, pretty sure. Originally much larger, but burned half that supply in 2019, as you guys remember. Controlled inflation removed. Fixed supply now. And that's crucial. And we love it. HBAR, we love you too. Max supply of 50 bill. Circulating supply of 35 bill. 36 bill, 35 bill allocated in a long time release schedule, which is very planned and calculated by the council. So basically the governance members receive allocations over time is how that works. So I shouldn't say by council members necessarily. None of these are proof of work. They're all pre-mined. Okay. They all target real world adoption rather than speculative hype. Guys, you tell me where you think this is going. Okay. There's a lot of differences between the four of these, but all four are powerhouses, and welcome in this morning. Ripple Labs, lots of influence. XRP ledger's decentralized, but Ripple's involvement is very significant. And I know people have a huge problem with this, and I get it, you guys. Their unique node list can be chosen independently, but most users follow Ripple's default. So that's how it's been, and that's how we think it probably will go in the future. So we're not really that concerned. It's a strong project. Let's look at XDC, delegated proof of stake, enables community voting. Validators are known and KYC'd. Feel that's crucial. Governance handled through TradeFinex and Zinfin Foundation out of Singapore. Somebody dropped in the comments and said that it was China insisted. It's actually, I'm pretty sure it's Singapore. I hope I'm correct on that. I think I am. XLM, managed by Stellar Development Foundation, the old SDF, and more open source in a philosophy than Ripple. Okay. Still some centralization around SDF node influence. It is true, but more open on the whole. HBAR, Hedera, governance by 39 powerful council members, guys, made up of global corporations and institutions. Gonna be a big one. I'm saying to 500K. Never financial advice. I mean, 500 per coin. Never financial advice. Limited voting. Transparent governance model, though. Praised by institutions, large players, enterprises coming in my opinion, to HBAR in a huge way. All of these. Real coin, real world integrations with these projects. Ripple has tons of partnerships, more than 300, I'm saying. They're used by Trianglo, SBI, Azimo, Santander, tons of them. We're pretty sure Bank of America for sure, and many more. ODL system is now being integrated. We haven't even turned the permissioned features on. Wait till the banks can actually use ODL. They haven't turned it on yet. They acquired Hidden Road too, by the way, prime brokerage firm, to be able to play ball. This is huge stuff, guys. Huge. XDC integrated with R3 Corda. That's not a small thing. Partnered with banks in a monstrous way. Digitizing trade documents, governments and institutions, also U.S. patents on the blockchain. They work with Trade Trust and ITFA for asset tokenization. Huge player, huge project, in my opinion. XLM, partner with MoneyGram to enable cash in and out for crypto. And I'm pretty sure Ripple got connected with them until the lawsuit, and then MoneyGram then went over. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. But they work with Circle and other stablecoin issuers. Okay, there's a big push for their use in Africa, Asia, and South America. And they're a crusher. We all know that moving forward. HBAR we know is a crusher. Not financial advice. By the way, please tap like, and subscribe if you don't mind down below. Real-time applications in the supply chain, ESG, tokenization, everything. Used by corporations like Avery, Google, Denison, tons of them. Hedera Token Service HDS is powering new enterprise-grade tokens now as well. They're doing some big stuff. South Korean banks and U.S. institutions are running early projects to check out the old Hedera and see how she flies. Asset strength for each coin and main focus, XRP, fast interbank transfers, Ripple's network institution, cross-border settlements, fast, XDC, trade finance, right? Hybrid architecture, digitizing global finance. XL is low-cost remittances, inclusion, retail, crypto finance for the unbanked across the planet. HBAR is enterprise, blockchain, general purpose for enterprises and payments. So all four of these are ISO 20022 compliant. They're not meme speculation plays, which is fine. People can play with those. But if you're looking for powerful players moving forward, these four, if they are not on your radar, not financial advice, wow. Okay, they each have a unique solution moving forward in the world of finance, bridging DeFi with TradFi, moving forward. And for anybody to not, including me, anybody to not have eyes on those four, I am saying, wow. All right, let me put it to everybody this way. This is not financial advice on the channel. I am not a financial advisor, and everybody knows that. I will say this to you. In my personal life and also in the comments section, everywhere I turn, I have, when somebody asks me about crypto, particularly when the market starts cranking, I have people asking me, Frank, what would you buy? I don't want to learn all about this. Just please tell me what to buy. Trust you. What do I buy? Okay, not a financial advisor. I can't tell you what to buy. What I usually say is, I can tell you what I did, and what I did is XRP, XLM, XDC, HBAR. Regardless of the FUD, the fear, uncertainty, and doubt that wants to come my way, our way, your way, when folks are saying, oh, look out because XRP is a scam. See, XRP is a scam because David Schwartz just said they're doing this, that, and the other thing. And that means they're not going to now use XRP, blah, 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 blah. How many times have we heard that over the years? People, misinformation, misinformation, right? Purposefully and that misinformation, and then just but accidentally the misinformation, not meaning to. So, yeah, what are your thoughts on that? Because you all have been through this, those of you who are in, and we've got some people in this morning. Welcome in. I appreciate you stopping in. Let us know, and whether you do or not, it's fine. You can let us know. Please don't. You can drop amounts, but I'd rather you probably didn't. But drop in what your favorite coin is and what you love, if it is not XLM, XDC, XRP, or HBAR. Because I am not a financial advisor. I learned this stuff about 6 years ago. I'm a contractor. And I research heavy, though. That's the thing. I research heavy. So tell me what you all have found. I think that it is at least those four. When folks ask me, I am very confident that later they are not going to come back to me and say, Frank, what in the heck did you tell me? Why'd you tell me that those were the winners? Oh, those are the winners. Oh, those are the winners. XRP, XLM, XDC, and HBAR. Those are the winners. All right, let me quickly, not financial advice, never buy or sell anything because of what I say or do on the channel, because crypto is very risky and you could lose all your money in crypto, of course, right? Right. Especially if you don't know what you're doing. You think you come in, you're going to be a little slickster and start trading right away. And I've seen my buddies make money in crypto, and they're not as smart as me, and they don't know finance like I do. I'm going to go in and crush it. Oops. Usually, oops. Yeah, don't, please, guys, not financial advice on the channel, but I highly recommend you don't try to day trade and do what masters in the financial space have been doing for decades and still can barely do at a 68% or a higher success rate to be successful day trading. Please, the egos have to go away. Please stop being silly. Please. And I'm not talking down. I'm being genuine, and hopefully I'm saving you from losing lots of money. Now look at, if I'm not financial advice, if we're going to day trade and think we're going to try our hats in day trading like I did, and I signed up for the, $70 a month, whatever trading view, and I got down to the, 30-second chart and the 15-second chart, and it was cool to see, and it was a fun experience, and I started learning candlesticks and so forth. By the way, got a great video coming out for you. I think it's today or tomorrow on candlestick charts. But a great long form video, but here's the deal, an edited video. But here's the deal, guys. I found out very quickly, and so did my little ego found out very quickly, that, Tank, you're not coming out of nowhere and just because you're a smart dude and you're smarter than the average bear kind of thing. Usually, generally speaking, when you walk into a room, it's okay. Usually, generally speaking, there's quite a few rooms, believe me, I walk into and I'm actually the dumbest, which is fine. I love that. I really do. I love the back and forth of that, the switching of the tables. But, oftentimes I'll walk in and I feel like, okay, I'm kind of a smart person walking into this room and I have a good beat on this. Well, this happens to me too, guys. And I'm telling you that all right, I can't give financial advice on the channel. Here's what I'm trying to say. Long story long, XRP, XLM, XDC, and HBAR, and now we're going to get into the market, and you guys can do whatever you want to do. I cannot tell you what to do with of course, finance, and I never would. $3.83 trill for a cryptocurrency market cap. We are going very shortly to 10 trill. I am saying Q1, Q2 will be at about 8 to 10 trill. Yes, you heard it here. I would say if we have an extended bull run, we very well could go to 13 to 15 trill for a full cryptocurrency market cap. Why? Why would I say that? What's backing that up? Utility starts playing a part in this whole thing. Not just speculation. Frank, don't forget to take a breath. David Schwartz, don't forget to take your breaths. Whew. The mouth can't keep up with the brain. Guys, you know what's going on here. Once real world adoption comes in, doesn't take a genius to see, don't have to go to MIT to see. We don't now just have speculation coming in. I have a wasp flying around my head. We don't just have a 3 or 4 trill of a crypto market because it's basically speculation and some institutions and some large micro, so you got some guy called Michael Saylor who's telling you to mortgage your house to buy Bitcoin. Okay, Mikey. Hey, Mikey, do me a favor. Calm down. And don't get, right? We're all supposed to be out here being careful and not giving financial advice. I got to get the full screen for this because this Sailor dude pisses me off. This guy's a knucklehead. All right, Sailor, listen. You're kind of crazy, okay? I like you. I think you got great personality. I think you got big kahunas, okay? You're kind of wacky. I've seen you go on many times. I've seen you. I've digested a lot of you, buddy. And you're kind of crazy. You're very smart. You're very intelligent. You're kind of wacky, though. Meaning you're just a little bit over on that edge. Meaning, who cares? What's the big deal? Well, the thing is, when you have a lot of influence like you do, that could kind of mess some people up there, Mikey boy. So, Mikey Sailor, how about this? Just take it ease up on telling people to kind of like mortgage their house and boom, boom, boom on Bitcoin. There's one thing being a moon boy. Okay, I get it. Being a moon boy, I can. I'm not you. I can do it. I'm a contractor, not a financial advisor. This is for entertainment and informational purposes only. You could lose all your money in crypto. I'm here to tell you. Okay, so I can confidently say that. Michael Saylor, wow. Okay, moving forward, back to the program. Geez, Mikey. Geez, Mikey boy. Calm down there, buddy. Bitcoin's going to $10 trillion next month. Oh, this guy. Calm down, Mikey boy. All right, let's get back to charts here. 116,412 for a Bitcoin. Yeah, that guy's a little too much. Calm down, Michael Saylor. 3,800 for an Ethereum. And $3.07 for an XRP. Okay, great. Who gives two craps? You know what I mean? 76 cents for a Cardano. Who gives a shit? 25 cents for Hedera. Let me run through them. It's up 6.4% on the week and just down just shy one. A little over up, flat even of a 0% for the 1 hour. Like, how stupid. I'm sorry, up 6%, a little more than 6% on the 1 day. Who gives two craps? Oh, guys, the crypto space makes me laugh. I don't want to say that I act like I'm above it, and I'm not doing that, and I don't mean that. I am here learning as everybody else does, and I'm not here laughing at people, and I don't mean that. I am a humble dude. What I am saying is this whole thing, the way humans, we all act, including myself, cracks me up in a fun way. Guys, don't forget Caleb & Brown. It's actually a brokerage. Don't get stuck on the platforms, on the exchanges, potentially like Uphold and Coinbase and blah, 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 when they don't want to give you your money, when you've got daily withdrawal limits over on Coinbase of 100,000 a day, and if you got a pro account, I'm pretty sure it's 250,000 a day, and it's 50,000 a day for Uphold, and you can't get your money off, and all of a sudden your stuff's cranking, and you want to pull your money off Uphold, and it just ain't going to happen now, is it? You can't get 300K off Uphold that day and take your money. Your money just increased, and it is your money, and Uphold will not allow you to take it off that exchange. Now, do you think that's cool? You tell me, because them's is the rules. Stop trying to kid yourself. We're not here to kid ourselves on the channel. I hope you guys check Caleb & Brown out. Whether you hit our link down below, which is safe or not, yes, full transparency. We love when you click our link because then there's something in it for us. And if you don't, at least get something in it for you, because I do care about you. And get connected with Caleb, please. Not financial advice. Highly recommended. Would you look at the freaking XRP moving off the planet and cross the planet? Holy crap. Ah, makes me crazy. Look at this crap. Look at the movement. I'm spitting all over the place. Look at this shit. XRP's a scam coin. Really? Then why is it moving 340,000 trading it in the past minute on all these exchanges, you jackass? I'm sorry. The people that are going, XRP's a scam coin. Oh my God. Do you not know what is going on in the world of crypto? Holy crap. When you say that crap. Dude, go to Fiat Leak. It's... Frank, stop yelling into the microphone. That's why they call me the tanker. Would you look at what's going over to the MENA region, Asia Pacific, here in the U.S.? Holy Christmases. Look at the XRP. This guy won't stop yelling. I don't care. I'm going to yell. You guys, put on your earplugs then. Turn your volume down. Oh, my God. Would you look? Oh, it's a moth. Okay, I thought it was, all right, I'm okay with a moth. I thought it was the wasp. Holy crap, look at all this XRP moving. Crazy. Up it, bitch, I can't even say about that. Coinbase cracking. Holy shit. Okay. Yeah, XRP's a scam coin. Okay. All right, guys, what does AI say this morning? I popped in the latest crypto news on XRP, XLM, XDC, and HBAR. And what are they saying? What are they saying? As of August 7th, 2025, legal case for XRP nearing resolution. XRP not a security. Yes, we know that. ETF. To the institutions. They know that too. They also know the SEC is calling them, say, sure you want to do that with XRP and RDL just yet? So the permissioned features have not even been turned on the ledger yet. They're not even using the ledger yet, you guys. The open source permissioned features of the ledger, they're not even using them. They're not turned on yet. That's why the price is not cranked yet. Wait till that starts happening. ETF coming up, hopes rise. ETF hopes rise. Come on. ETF happening this fall. I think we all know that's true. And if it doesn't by Q1, Q2 the following year, come on, obviously. We're going to see those inflows and regulatory clarity have enterprises come in hitherto which have not been seen. XLM, stellar Lumens, strategic partnerships, driving growth. PayPal integration, MasterCard integration. By the way, pretty sure Visa and correct me if I'm wrong and more. Franklin Templeton adoption. Guys, I'm going to go crazy. I'm going to explode from them. I'm going to implode. Let's, literally smack my mic. I am crazy for crypto. I'm cuckoo for not Cocoa Puffs crypto. I'm cuckoo for crypto. Yes, I am. I am cuckoo for crypto. Why? Because when you see what I see, and I know some of yous do, you go cuckoo for crypto. I should have called the channel Cuckoo for Crypto. I really should have. I can't believe nobody's commented. Guys, have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. Crypto Info Blockchain Made Easy. Later.